Welcome back. It is Fatima Fridays, and we are in the building. Y'all already know it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Fatima, hence Fatima Fridays. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. I am the CEO of Strong Heart to Soul Incorporated, a business where we educate, prevent, and work to eradicate heart disease in underserved communities. That is my official name. Um, but it's a party over here. So I enjoy doing the podcast and bringing all the friends and families together. And that's what I do pretty much. We talk about a lot of different things. Today we're going to be discussing Kiki Wyatt's or Kiki Palmer's outfit, Jill Scott's new Black anthem, because she sang that song at the Essence Festival. We're also gonna have we're gonna be talking about the Miami Nights event, 13th annual Miami Nights here in Niagara or in Buffalo, New York, and we have a wonderful guest that is here to tell us all about it, what to expect, what's coming up in his future, and to talk a little bit about his past. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Thanks for being in the house with us today. Make sure you share, subscribe, and tell your mama, tell your daddy, your sister, come on in, it's a party. And Big Frank, drop us some music.
My Lord.
Hey.
Real quick.
Are you looking to take your business to new heights? Well, look no further. Hanley Holdings LLC Pop-Up Shop is here to help you soar. We're proud to announce the grand opening of Hanley Holdings LLC, your local production and marketing company dedicated to helping individuals and businesses market their products and services through media. Join us on July 8th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. located at 3019 Niagara Street in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. Want to showcase your own products and services? Vending space is available. Contact us at 716-371-1903. That's 716-371-1903. Don't. Are you ready for an adventure of a lifetime? Escape to paradise on an exotic Eastern Caribbean cruise. Join us August 18th through the 24th of 2024 as we set sail on a 6-day carnival cruise filled with unforgettable experiences. Get ready to explore the captivating destinations of the Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic, Grand Turk, Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas. Come and savor the flavors of the Caribbean with a wide range of gourmet dining options, serving up the freshest seafood and local delicacies. Dance the night away under the Caribbean sky with live entertainment and music that will make your heart sing. But hurry. Secure your spot today with a deposit of just $50 by July 21st, 2023, and enjoy the convenient monthly payments of $90. Don't wait. Call now at 716-374-4941. Reserve your dream vacation today. The exotic Eastern Caribbean cruise, where memories are made and dreams come true. Book now and set sail on the adventure of a lifetime.
This is DMP Speaks coming to you. I am a board certified Christian counselor. I'm also a life coach. I am a family restoration specialist. I help build, rebuild, and grow your family. Maybe you're having some communication problems. Maybe you guys are just yelling and screaming and you guys are just not getting along. And if you want access to me for your 30-minute consultation call, follow me on all my social media platforms. TikTok, Facebook at DMP Speaks. And if you go to YouTube and Instagram, it's at I am DMP Speaks. Download Fire 716 and click the link.
And we are back with Fatima Fridays, and I have to introduce you to the very special guest today, Mr. D. Wilson from Buffalo, New York. Mr. Wilson is an educator, a local business owner, and the best party promoter around for the grown and sexy, as you know. And Mr. Wilson and his partner has owned the Oak Room for about 12 years now, right? And that's a huge accomplishment, especially in our community, being a Black business owned in Western New York. That is huge. So I'm gonna just show you guys my TikTok family. This is Mr. D. Wilson, y'all. Say hey.
What's up? Send them coins.
And of course, we have D Money Mac in the building. Y'all know how we do.
What's going on, y'all?
And also the music maestro, Mr. Frank.
What is, what's up, what's going on? TikTok. Yeah.
We also have a very special guest. My big sister has joined us today, guys. She is in the building. Say hello, Nadia.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
She is usually watching from Florida, but she's home this weekend, and she came to visit. And I think I'm going to have her as my guest next weekend. So watch. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. I know all Nadia business, so we're gonna get into your business, Mr. Wilson. First and foremost, I have so many questions because I am new to business, so fairly new. I've been working a corporate job or my real job for over 10 years now, and since the pandemic, I realized that, entrepreneurship is the way to go. And I think a lot of people have realized that. So when and what made you catch the entrepreneur bug?
So I got the best of both worlds because I've obviously been a teacher for 24 years. So I've been, I got the corporate job, or if you want to call that corporate, educational job. And then the entrepreneurism kind of came gradually. So to me, like, I honestly think it's a balance. You got to figure out which one you want. Being an entrepreneur is not for everybody.
Right,
these long nights, these the stress, the anxiety, all the stuff that go along with it, and being reliable. We was talking about earlier, being reliable, being on time, and all the other stuff that go along with being an entrepreneur, man. That's not for everybody. So you got to find your lane. So for me, I just wanted to create my own culture, my own vibe, and that's kind of where it started. And then I'm a graphic designer, so being able to touch every part of the world is crazy, from your living room or whatever you at.
Absolutely. So as far as do you prefer education, your corporate job more, or do you like entrepreneurship more?
So it depends. So I used to teach history for a long time. So if you'd asked me when I was teaching history, I'm like, hell no, let me get out of here. But now I'm a graphic designer. I teach print graphic design, and so I love that. So going to work isn't like going to work no more. Right. So I'm doing a job that I love. So I like both of them, man. But I do like being able to be off weekends, holidays, and summers. As an entrepreneur, you're never off. It never stops. The restaurant is every day. I mean, even when we close, you're doing payroll, you're doing ordering, you're doing scheduling. It's paying bills. It never stops. So the one thing about I like both of them in different ways.
Thank goodness you have a partner to help you with that.
Oh, that's crazy too. Yeah. So I can imagine some people who do it alone, man.
Yeah. My business, I'm not gonna call it a little business. I'm gonna speak it. God bless it. And my business, I just started. It'll be a year old in August, and that year went by so fast. I did a lot of good things in the community, I think, but I'm like scared. Like, what's the next step? Like, how do you get over that hump? Like, how do you?
It's no getting over it. Like, so me and my wife starting a business now, another business, and every night I'm like, damn, I'm nervous because you invested this money, and I'm like, now I got to get this money back. Yeah. But it's like, man, it's the anxiety. Like, as I said, you got to be
the grind.
It doesn't stop. So there's no getting over it. You just got to do it. Yeah. And a lot of people don't do it. So that honestly separates the people from the doers and the don'ts. Right. You got people who complain all the time, but they don't have no solutions, so just got to go out and do it. And then, you'll make the adjustments as it goes. So I'm pretty sure year 2 and 3 will be better than year 1 because you'll get better.
Yeah, it's been fun. I should say the least. It's been challenging. It's been challenging. It's definitely been fun, but it's been challenging. At my first big event, I call it the annual heart. Well, my business is Strong Heart to Soul, so it's our inaugural Heart to Soul luncheon. We had a bomb threat.
Oh,
Literally a bomb threat. So we had to run out the building. It was interesting though.
but you'll never forget it.
Absolutely, we will never forget. We took some great pictures. So yeah. What advice would you give to the next generation of business owners?
Ooh, it's not easy. There's no shortcut. So a lot of people just want to get this quick rich, and you're not getting rich quick. It's just not. You know, I mean, some people strike lightning, but it's so rare.
Right.
Like, you know, they say take 3 to 5 years for your business to be profitable.
Yeah.
You know, we was at the Okram. It was year 9 before we was profitable.
Really?
And then the pandemic happened. So now we got to start all over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just the way it goes. So like, it's not easy. It's not going to be just this, you know, you only see people see the glamorous part.
Yes.
You know, they see the Okram when it was jam packed. They don't see it last night when there was only 6 people who came.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't see those days, and everybody still got to get paid. So it's just, you have to be, if you're going to do it, you have to be committed to what you're doing. And there's going to be ups and downs. You know what I mean? So you might as well get ready for the wave.
Yeah.
You know, so you just got to, you start to understand when those ups and downs come. I know for us, summertime is not our busy time. It's the fall. Yeah, because it's so much to do outside. We in Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
People go to the falls. They ain't staying inside.
That makes sense. Yeah.
They want.
But
They
I
going to the
wanna go
beach.
out. Like afterwards, I'm thinking like, let's go to the club. Or
Not,
to
after
the
you go to the
bar.
beach all day, you going
Yeah,
home. You're
that's
not
true.
going out. You know what I mean? You're tired. You know, so because of the sun. The sun beats you down
Yeah,
when you're out
that's
all
true.
day. So and people traveling. So we
Yeah.
understand those. So you understand those ways. We understand. Like we just had the 4th of July. The day before the 4th of July is historically a big party night, probably the second biggest after the day before Thanksgiving.
Right.
So we know those days historically we got to be prepared. We got to make sure we order it, make sure everything in order. So you start to understand the ebbs and flows of it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I would think summertime would be dope around here, but I don't go out anymore, so I don't know.
See,
That's exactly I don't do that anymore, so. I'm old now, that's why. But I mean, I have been to the Oak Room several times and always loved the atmosphere. But I am 44 now, right? So my going out days kind of have slowed down tremendously. So when I go out, it's an occasion, and I'm looking forward to the annual white party because I love the white party. So I've been to several. My favorite one was, I believe, when it was down by the water.
Templeton Landing.
Yeah, so that was my favorite one, but I enjoy all of them. I'm looking forward to the nurses' ball, the black. I have never been, but everyone talks about.
That's my favorite.
That's your favorite? Okay, so we there November 4th, right? Book your flight. Book your flight now. November 4th.
Now you know the nurses' ball. That's my wife's thing. I don't want to take, I don't want people calling me asking for nurse ball tickets. I don't have those.
Okay. We gon'
But the presidential after the nurses'
It's
ball
his
is right
wife's-
there. It's popping.
The nurses' ball is his wife's event, not his. But they're a team, so it's both their events. But it's, from what I hear, it's amazing.
It is.
Nafisa went last year.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, so Nafisa went. So I hear so many good things. So I'm really looking forward to the nurses' ball. I'm already looking for outfit. So all right, Big Frank, hit us out with some 90s music.
You're locked into the vault with Dante Miles on Fire 716 Radio. Let's go.
This is engaging the youth. No longer is it okay for us to make decisions as to what we feel they should do. We already lived our youth. You know what I mean? So it's time for us to, God gave us 2 of these and 1 of these for a reason. We need to listen and watch more than we do a lot of talking. So
you can't, everything is changing, you know what I mean? From everything outside to like to like how we feel and everything, because it's two different worlds we live in, two different generations. So like I definitely get where like it's hard to communicate and hard to come to an agreement on one particular thing, because you see it from your eyes, from your perspective, but I might see it from another perspective. So.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack, Faith, Hope, Love. We all are facing some type of battle. This time, I decided that I'm fighting back. I just refuse to literally let the battle overpower me, and I want to overpower the battle this time. You have to still go through the battle, because I still need to get out of you what I need from you. You can beat it. It's just about knowing to getting into a place of confidence, like, I can beat this. I can get past this. This does not have to consume me. This does not have to... I don't have to wear this on my shoulders at all, truthfully. I can let it go. What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack.
Are you looking to take your business to new heights? Well, look no further. Hanley Holdings LLC pop-up shop is here to help you soar. We're proud to announce the grand opening of Hanley Holdings LLC, your local production and marketing company dedicated to helping individuals and businesses market their products and services through media. Join us on July 8th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. located at 3019 Niagara Street in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. Want to showcase your own products and services? Vending space is available. Contact us at 716-371-1903. That's 716-371-1903. Don't. Are you ready for an adventure of a lifetime? Escape to paradise on an exotic Eastern Caribbean cruise. Join us August 18th through the 24th of 2024 as we set sail on a 6-day carnival cruise filled with unforgettable experiences. Get ready to explore the captivating destinations of the Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic, Grand Turk, Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas. Come and savor the flavors of the Caribbean with a wide range of gourmet dining options, serving up the freshest seafood and local delicacies. Dance the night away under the Caribbean sky with live entertainment and music that will make your heart sing. But hurry, secure your spot today with a deposit of just $50 by July 21st, 2023, and enjoy the convenient monthly payments of $90. Don't wait. Call now at 716-374-4941. Reserve your dream vacation today. The exotic Eastern Caribbean cruise, where memories are made and dreams come true. Book now and set sail on the adventure of a lifetime.
Probably mid 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
Manny was definitely dope. Okay, we are back. Fatima Fridays is in the house, and y'all know it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Before we leave, Dennis will be saying that. I'm telling you. So we are, just sitting here chatting about, what we do and how we do it, because, communication and community is an amazing thing. We try to always get the community together and work with our own people in our community. We always go to the mall and buy out Gucci and Coach and all of this different kind of stuff, but we need to also give ourselves that same support. Recently I seen a post that said your friends fashion line is designer too. And that, that really made me think about a lot of different things, because we always run into the outlets, because we right here in Niagara Falls or the Galleria, and we always supporting everybody else, but it's hard, to be like, support your friend. And it's so many free ways to support each other, you can just share a post, share a picture, whatever the case may be, because my friends ain't your friends and your friends ain't my friends. So definitely, if you're out there, definitely make sure you are sharing and supporting your friends, because they need that support. Yes. Hi, Jill. How you doing? Deborah Green, thank you so much for being in the chat. And thank you so. And Mr. Wilson says hello, Miss Green.
Josetta Chapman says good morning.
Good morning, Josetta. How are you? That is one of Niagara Falls Link sisters, and I see you, Josetta. I hope you see me. So, this is hip hop's 50-year anniversary, and it has definitely been shaping our culture and all that good stuff. How do you feel, or maybe I should say this: when did you fall in love with hip hop?
I don't remember what age, but that was probably our generation. So you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of went us. It grew up with us.
It definitely did.
Or we grew up with it.
Right.
So I would say from the jump, like, once, and then that crazy part is I used to do music too back in my day. We used to have a little hip hop group and everything. I ain't gonna say little because we always say that.
Right.
Word.
We always
we had a
say
hip hop
that.
group.
Yeah.
And we had, and I learned a lot actually, and it kind of helped me transition into business because that was our first business per se.
Right.
So so I loved it. It was fun. It was a nice journey, and now so I'm a hip hop head.
I am definitely a hip hop head. I remember. I don't know. Did we talk about this last week when I went to my first concert at 7 years old? No. So I think it was the Get Fresh concert or something like that, and it came to the Awe in downtown Buffalo. It was like LL Cool J, the Fat Boys, the Beastie Boys. I was 7 years old. I ain't had no business here, but I was there. My uncle took me, and my uncle Timmy and his wife Renee. Shout out to them. And we had a ball. That was like can you imagine a 7-year-old like at a concert like that at a concert? So I was really like, I fell in love with hip hop. I think I fell in love with LL Cool J first, but once
wonder why.
I was like, oh my God, I was so smitten by him. But yeah, I just loved everything about it. I love hip hop. I love music. I remember when BET first came around, and we used to watch like Donnie Simpson? Yes, Donnie Simpson with those gray eyes. I was like, oh.
It sounded more like you was in love with the men.
I am a woman. So yeah, I was smitten by a few men in hip hop, I guess. But yeah, it was real. And how it impact the world now. It's amazing, like fashion, celebrity, everything. Hip hop is in everything. Yeah. I remember my cousin, rest his soul, Shaloin Smith. He introduced me to Tommy Hilfiger. And I'm like, Tommy, like that's not for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't for us. And he was like, no, you got to have it. So he took me to like the mall and brought me some Tommy Hilfiger. And I was like, okay, brought me a little jacket. And then I seen like Aaliyah rocking Tommy Hilfiger. I was like, oh yeah, I got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So hip hop has definitely changed the world, I would say. Not even like just United States, it's international, it's global. When these artists nowadays are talking about going to Spain and Europe, and Beyonce was just over in like Portugal and Africa and all these places. It's just like I never thought that it would, because you listen to your parents and they're like, oh, that trash music, right? But it's like amazing now. It's huge. And I remember the starter jackets, like that was like Jordans, like we really used to skip school to go get Jordans. Like if my daughter tell me right now she wanted to skip school, I'd be like, look, they'll be here by the time you get home. Like I'm not letting you skip school to go get no Jordans. Like, but literally my mother, we would like take us to the Galleria and we would skip school to get Jordans.
Both of y'all?
No, definitely not both. No, we don't have the same mommy. It was actually my aunt Deborah, Miss Green.
Oh,
yes, it was the teacher who would facilitate that. So yeah, absolutely. Aunt Deborah was the Jordan queen. Okay. Yeah, she used to keep us fly, I would say. So definitely Carl Kanai. When I think about hip hop, what are some of your memories about hip hop?
Just music in general. Coming home, watching Yo MTV Raps, Rap City. Just
y'all had the box in Buffalo, right?
Yeah, that was dope.
We didn't have a box in Niagara Falls.
So I probably got a VHS tape. When you was recording the videos, you would record the radio. When the song came on. So I think now it's a little, because everything is so accessible. It's funny because you were looking at your phone like I got Tidal, and I can't even think of a song to play.
Yeah.
But you used to wait on TV
Right,
for the
absolutely,
song
the
to
video.
play. Like, and now
The
it's
video
so,
that
yeah.
they was dropping
Oh,
the video.
yes.
So, and I
Like
was
the
too scared to call
Boys,
them
remember
numbers.
the Boys, the group
Mother
of
killed me.
Yes, I remember Boys.
Tracy Spencer, Tender Kisses. Listen, I love music. I always have. That's always been like a thing for me. It's music, and I could never sing, but I love music.
Yeah, I said, why are you calling me out?
Hey, Auntie.
Tamika Graham says, good morning.
Hi, Tamika. How are you? Thank you guys so much for joining Fatima Fridays today. We appreciate you guys. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, definitely let us know. We will ask Mr. Wilson all the comments and questions that you have.
I was just gonna say, I know I'm young, y'all, but actually, because my mom had me so young, and she's still kind of part of that era. I grew up with hip hop music, like hip hop music and 70s music. 70s. Oh my gosh, 70s music. I ain't even gonna go there, but so definitely, I definitely feel like just from my generation, I feel like hip hop was already just so ingrained in everything. It's hard to like separate and be like, wow, there was a time when it really didn't exist in my brain. But I love hip hop music and I love rap, and some of the artists from the 90s and the 80s and stuff like that. I still listen to them today.
Yeah, Mary J.
yeah.
Like I listen to Mary J. all the time.
All the time.
All the time. I still listen to Aaliyah a lot too because she was like our first baby girl. I think my sister has that Aaliyah quality going on. She loves that vibe that Aaliyah does. And I think it's becoming of her. I love it.
I think for me though, music is different because I grew up in the West Coast.
Yeah.
So I grew up in the West Coast and then moved here. So I have a little bit of the, the Cali, the Tupac and the Ice Cube and Ice-T, NWA. Oh my God, NWA. I remember like listening to the music.
That was my thing. I love NWA.
Yeah,
Really?
on low because my mother was like, "What is that? Like, what is that?" It's like the memories of that. Like for me, it was so different here than there, and it might just be because it snowed here, But we would walk around outside with our boom boxes and listen to music. We dressed differently in the West Coast than we did, so like hip hop was just completely different. I prefer like New York music, but definitely I think a lot of times people that live here forget about the role that
the West Coast
played in hip hop too.
I agree with that because when I think of hip hop, I absolutely never think about the West Coast.
I think it's regional though. Like I remember going to New Orleans. No, we went to Houston, and that's after Hurricane Katrina. So all the people from New Orleans had moved to Houston. So we was in the club and they had a New Orleans room, and that was the first time I ever heard bounce, like that New Orleans bounce.
That bounce.
And I'm like, whoa, this is dope. Like it was like, because if you're going out, you want to be turned up.
Yes,
and it was
and
turned
exactly
up. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like amazed because I'm like, why they don't play this at home? Because you don't get a chance to see that. So I like the different regions and having a different vibes. To me, I want to go somewhere else. Take me somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you vibe or whatever DJs.
That's like DC. Shout out to DC.
Oh yeah, go
with the go. Sugar Bear, yeah. I used to love, like I went to college at Lincoln University. So this is 96. Yeah, 96. And
EU.
Go EU. Oh my God. So when I heard, so we know Salt and Pepper, shake that thing, shake your thing. But when I found out that was like a go-go music, like a go-go band behind them, I was like, yo, like that just merged, and I was just like, yo, this is definitely.
I just did a flyer with EU on it somewhere, I think in South Carolina. And
word?
So the whole time I'm designing the flyer, it's in my mind, just like doing the butt. You know?
Yes, doing the butt.
Annette says,
good morning. Hi, Annette. Hey, boo, that's my godmom, y'all.
And Tony, who's DJ Stoney, said, don't forget about Snoop.
Yes, Snoop. Yes, absolutely. Tennille, right? That's Tennille. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us. But yes, we don't. I really hardly ever think about the West Coast when I think about. And I mean that's just me because that's just. But I apologize. I guess. But
I think sometimes too, like some of the lyrics, like from the 90s and some of the hip hop, it's just cool to be like, wow, they're really expressing something that people really felt like they couldn't express.
Right.
So I think that was something else that, as a kid growing up, that I heard that I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So what's your favorite artist? So like you 28, so you know
from the 90s
no
or
period,
the
just period. Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be different around the table.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We already know hers.
Y'all, actually, my favorite all time ever. Like I could listen to.
You're doing a lot of explaining.
Right.
Just say it. Just say
I'm
it.
scratching my head like what? I think I said this to you before. Don't laugh. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like I.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
Earth, Wind, and
yeah.
Fire, like that.
That's not really hip hop though.
I know. That's what I was like. In general,
Well,
Earth,
hip
Wind, and
hop,
Fire.
though.
Like, hip hop.
No. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
I know what the truth is.
Nobody.
Nobody.
You don't listen to hip hop.
Hip hop. I don't know. I probably super generic, but I really like Tupac and Biggie. Like I love probably Tupac.
Yeah.
I would say Tupac
More
is
than Biggie.
More than Biggie, but yeah, Tupac.
I think there were two different like sides of it because everybody want to put them against each other. I don't agree with that. I think Tupac was more of a, an educator. Biggie was the party dude. Like when I think about Biggie, I'm trying to go out. I'm trying to or sitting in the bushes.
That's
You know
because
what
how
I'm
they.
saying? Like we ain't partying. Believe that.
That's how they
Like,
grew up though. So that's kind
Yeah.
of their background.
Yeah. So
Tennille said MJ for her.
Mary J.
Mary J. Y'all good. I said Michael Jackson in my head, but
Michael Jackson. But I don't really see Michael Jackson as being hip
not hip
hop.
hop, but my mind is MJ.
Yeah,
He my
Yeah,
first
I love
person.
Michael Jackson over everything, over everybody.
Josetta said Snoop.
Okay, Josetta, I see you. I see you.
I think for me it's Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah,
Like
of course.
Jay-Z is just so broad. Like he can educate you, he can make you party, he can make you sad. He talks about love. Jay-Z all day.
I gotta agree.
Jay-Z?
Yes.
To me, the GOAT. Like you know what I mean. He just.
So what if we throw Lil Wayne in the scenario?
I don't think he can
What
touch
that got to
Jay-Z.
do with Jay-Z?
Really? So I think, yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. Sorry.
I'm
Okay,
just
maybe I
saying.
shouldn't throw it in that situation. But anyways, I think Lil Wayne, I like his style.
What about okay, two people I'm thinking of. Nas and Big L.
I like
I
both
don't really
of them.
know who Big L is. I'm gonna be honest.
because I mean he
Like,
passed
he
away
died
so,
so
soon,
young.
Yeah.
And then I heard like maybe one song, and that was it.
He was
So,
more of a movement too, though. Like he had a movement going.
Yeah.
And just he probably. I mean, obviously he passed before he really got a chance to be.
Yeah.
I knew who exactly. I remember vividly. You know what I mean?
Really?
So because I was kind of into it, but I still think Jay-Z is just.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times too, people in hip hop may not be as popular until they pass away, which is
That is very
unfortunate.
true.
Nipsey Hussle.
Because yeah,
Right,
Nipsey Hussle,
absolutely.
Big L. I'd never heard of him until he died.
Who, Nipsey?
No.
Oh, Big L?
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I never heard about him until
He was more of a
died,
New York,
so-
and if you was on the West Coast, you wouldn't.
yeah,
He was super Harlem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Kimberly Winnie Green said Tupac is her suggestion. She spoke of real experiences coming from a home with parents that were part of the Black Panthers. Love his music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tupac was definitely dope.
And I think the West Coast and East Coast were different in that way too. I think a lot of the West Coast rappers, NWA, Tupac, they talked about experiences.
Yeah.
And on this side, they talked about partying. It was
Mhm.
all
Yeah.
about going
It was
out.
all
So
about
it was
going out.
completely, it's very difficult to compare the two, but because they are so different.
Yeah.
So
So I guess I can't. We all know, girl. I love Beyonce. I'm a B, but if you would, I love Little Kim. Like Little Kim. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all already know. Little Kim for me just does it. She was just somebody in that era. Like little was JJ Fad. That was West Coast, but Salt and Pepper, they were, MC Light, they were about the girls, but Little Kim took it to a new level for us. Like, what? You want to rumble with the beat? What? Like,
waiting to say that.
Listen. Little Kim is that chick. Like, I know she has changed. And I love the old Little Kim, of course, more than the new Little Kim. She hasn't put out any real good material lately, and it's really killing me because I'm waiting. But she just did something for me at that age where I was in my life at that point in time. Do I want my little daughter who's 14 listening to Little Kim? No. But at 18, yeah, go ahead and listen to Little Kim, but not right now. And do I play it in the house? No, I play it in the car when I'm by myself. But so yeah, music has done some amazing things for us and for me per se. But getting back to some business questions and things of that nature, who was your business mentor?
Ooh,
or mentors? Because you can have them on different levels of business.
Yeah, that's a deep one. I don't know. Like, I'm honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a self-motivator, so I was self-motivated. So I didn't really have anybody in my family who kind of had that or was in that business realm. So I kind of was fishing and finding my own world. And then once you get into a business, then you start to tap on people. So when we opened a restaurant, I would go to the Nugget and hang with Wallace all night, who was the owner of the Nugget. I would go to the Humboldt Inn and hang with Derek all night and literally ask for stories and talk about different things. You talk about financial stuff. It's Roger Struthers. I don't know if anybody know who Roger is, but he is a guru when it comes to the stocks. Oh, okay. And he has a whole litany of people like me now that's came from his tree. Right. So it just everything in graphics, it was Buster. Buster had did graphics. It was grassroots graphics. And so he was kind of like the godfather of the graphics. I was right behind him. So now like they always send me OG now. That's
they call you the OG.
So it just, to me, it depends on what you was doing, what I was doing. And then you find somebody in that realm to you look at or emulate. I'm adding promotions. I emulate or I watch what they do in Toronto. Is Junior Jones. I'm looking at Larry Morrow in New Orleans. I'm looking at Headliner in Miami. My man, I can't think of my man's name in DC. I'm watching what they do so I can emulate and take ideas. And I know for a fact they steal ideas from me. Not them guys, but I know I didn't see my stuff in other areas. So, you just pick and choose. So
yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned one of our hometown heroes, I can say Manny. Manny was huge in so many people's success around this area. Yep. He was definitely a promoter of many different things. And we all love Manny around here, and we miss Manny as well.
Yeah, that's definitely my good friend. He literally I'm gonna say 95% of the people I know in Niagara Falls was through Manny, and it was all nationalities. It wasn't just African Americans. It was everybody. He had me making chicken flyers for the Arabs, man, all them guys, man. So it was definitely. And then last year for the Black Party or presidential party, I got a chance. I had this extreme anxiety. You setting up and you putting 1,500 people in the building. It's stressful.
Right.
And so I finished setting up on Saturday morning, called Manny, like, yo, what's up? He took me around Niagara Falls and I just hung with him all day. Oh, and like, he didn't know that for me, it just gave me a chance to not be the man, just relax. Yeah. And for him, he was like, my man, we hanging. So we was, kicking it about future plans and everything. And obviously he came out that night. And then obviously a couple months later, whatever, but I got a chance to really hang with him. So now this year is going to be a little empty feeling because
he's not going to be.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn, who am I hanging with? Like, who
you can hang with us.
Yeah. I need to get my nerves down, man.
We need streets. No, we're not. We're not at all. But I'll make sure I run up on you. How about that?
Yeah, I need that.
So you are doing some amazing things. Like, you bring so many people together, like you said, all different nationalities, and it's never any problems. Like, everything is out.
We nipped those before. Like, we're proactive instead of reactive. Yeah. So we always trying to be ahead of the game. And part of it, Kevin Melvin, who locked down security, was one of the best ever. He's been doing my security for 15 years. Right. So he really cares. So he really makes sure that we don't have any issues. We try to address issues before they happen. So a lot of times the normal person wouldn't see what was going on because we're taking care of things and making sure things are smooth. So that's one of the things that we really try to do. And then too, like, I just try to make sure people have a safe space, good time. And two, is no judgment. Do your thing. Like, you know what I mean? We're not sitting there. I want you to come out, meet somebody, have fun, protect yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the whole thing is you're supposed to meet people and enjoy yourself. So this is not a stuffy environment. This is not, you know, you like that girl, then go talk to her. Like, I don't want you to be sitting here being stuffy and weird. You know what I mean? I want people to enjoy yourself. So.
Right. I know that you grew up in Buffalo, and now you're teaching in Buffalo. Who were some of your role models in that form? Like growing up, who were your role models?
Honestly, I became a teacher by luck.
Really?
Yeah, I was a basketball player. So I played in college. And then once I realized I wasn't going to the NBA, then, you know, we had to make some changes in life. So I had graduated with my bachelor's. I was working security, you know, and I'm like, this is not what this is supposed to be like. You know what I mean? In my mind, you go to school, you graduate, you get a job.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. So I'm like, okay, I want to go to grad school. So I called the school and they was like, did you take the test? I'm like, no, like the GREs and all that. I'm like, no. I was like, but I played basketball. So they was like, all right, come on in. So I'm like, okay, we was doing the music stuff. I was like, okay, we want to own a business. We're going to have this multimedia company, whatever. We doing graphics and, you know, video and all that stuff. And so I went to the business section and I went in the bookstore to look at the business books and they was too expensive. I'm like, damn, like they was expensive. And I'm like, okay, well, it's the education department. And I like history because I had my history professor was my favorite professor. So I'm like, I can teach history. And so I went to the education books and it was affordable. So that's how I ended in education.
Wow.
It literally, that was it. And then the person who was the head of education, Calvin Baxter in the Buffalo Public Schools, he was a family friend. So I had my grandmother or my father call him and he told me to come down. He told me to start substitute teaching. I'm like, yo, give me a teaching job now. He's like, no, you gotta get your certification, but substitute while you can, while you get your certification. So I substitute taught, wanted to be ingrained. Then I got my certification and it just kind of went from there. And then, you know, at the beginning I had my daughter too. So like, then I got stuck because once you have a kid, you know, life changes. So if I didn't have a kid, I probably would have quit and did something else. But by having a kid, and then we have free healthcare, so you know,
absolutely.
You know, so
absolutely, definitely. So that's a good, because you know, I went to school for communications. Oh Lord,
and me too, and I would not do it again. So I advise students. So now what I do with kids, especially me being a teacher, and I get juniors and seniors all the time. So what you want to do? All right, okay, how much you want to make? What kind of lifestyle you want? You know, you start to understand, like bring speakers in who can talk about those things. So a kid says, you know, I'm gonna go to communications. So, okay, what do you want to do in communications? Because you need to narrow this down. Communications is too broad. Social work. I get a lot of kids. I want to help people. I'm like, they don't make no money. So if you want to have a good life, so I really try to I don't try to discourage people from their dreams, but we try to pivot them. So when they go to school now, they go to school for a reason. I felt like I just went to school because it was supposed to go to school. You're supposed to go to college, as opposed to having an end goal. So I try to get the kids, anybody, even adults, because I talk to a lot of adults. What's your end goal? What do you want? You know, okay, I want a big house with a car. Okay, how much money are you going to need to get that? Okay, so now you got to pick a career that goes
aligns with that.
That aligns with that. So it's trying to make sure people have more of a purpose. You still have fun on the journey. But now you have a purpose, as opposed to us just going to school randomly and building up all this debt. And
oh Lord, we ain't gonna talk about that.
It's the same in business, though. In business, you gotta have a purpose. You know, some people just want the idea that I own a business. You know, some people like, okay, I own a bar restaurant. Everybody wants to own a bar restaurant. Okay, but do you want to own it because you want some legacy in your life, or do you want it just because you can get girls?
And that's true.
And you have to really ask them that question, because a lot of times they're gonna lie, but a lot of times they just want the attention. They want people to see that I'm the owner. They ain't gonna sustain, and it's gonna cause you stress, and it's gonna cause you problems in your life.
That's very true. Education is definitely a key factor in just about every aspect of life. Like I was saying, I went to school for communications, and I had this ideal what communications was going to be about, and I thought I was going to be the next Oprah Winfrey. Well, I'm just graduating with a bachelor's and 20 years, you know, like I literally was in school for about 20 years, literally. Like when I tell you I done had 2 kids, dropped out a couple times, you know, life happens, life be lifing, but God be gotten. So, so, you know, that's how it is. I literally just graduated. but the process, you know, and that's just like business. The process of everything is what makes you who you are. Like I would have never ever thought that 10 years ago that I would be sitting in front of a mic having a podcast. We didn't even know what a podcast was.
But this is your Oprah.
This is my Oprah. Absolutely. And you know what? I love it. I knew somehow God was going to make this official. Like somehow I was going to be able to. I did the BOK thing. I did Buff State radio station. I did in Trips a radio station. But this is where I feel comfortable. Like I do have my career job, you know, but it's just a job. It's not what I love to do. And when they say when you do things that you love, it never feels like work, that is so true. And I want to tell people, anybody, everybody, find something that you love. You can try 1,000,001 different things, because I did insurance, healthcare, you know, whatever. Try it all. But when you find something that you love to do, it really comes easily.
It's just easier if you can do it
and make money.
Younger.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because when you get
Absolutely.
older, and I try to tell people all the time, obviously once you have kids, everything changes. But as long as you don't have any kids and you don't really have that responsibility, then you can keep changing, adjusting. You can go sleep on somebody's floor. You can do whatever you want to do. Once you have those kids, or you have break, but start them bills, man, because they don't stop. You know what I mean?
And you know, I think it's important too to let the kids know that school it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's trade schools, there's, you know, learning from life experiences or being self-taught. It's not always, you know, that traditional path of school, but do something.
Right.
You know, get up and do something that you love.
The funny part is people think of school isn't just school per se. They look at school as like a building, the structure, but you go to school, college, 4 years, you're supposed to get your bachelor's, not 20, but 4, you know, it's messing with you. But you go forward. But when you start a business, they say 3 to 5 years. That's school. You're learning. Every year has another challenge. And so you have to go through the whole process in order to learn. So school is not just that physical building. It's whatever you choose, that path, and you still got to learn that career.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was encouraging my younger brother because he chose not to go to college. Like after he graduated, he's like, no, like I don't want to do no more school. Like I just want to work.
You want a leap year?
Yes. His leap year turned into
5 years.
I think it was like year 4.
That's how it always happens.
Like but I told him, because even just recently we was talking, he's just like, I don't know what I want to do. I said, maybe you should think about going to school, not, you know, to like just go, but go and like maybe they can figure it out.
But the question is, what does he enjoy doing?
He likes doing all types of stuff, but mostly what I've seen, he's been really getting into like video game reviews. He does a lot of video game stuff.
So they got the digital animation, the video stuff now. The video gaming is a career. You know what I mean? So to me, that's where you go to that, and then you take, you know, maybe it's I don't know if Intrip has it, or one of the schools with the 2-year degrees has that. And maybe do that. Yeah, and then you figure out what's next, you know what I mean? Because sometimes they give you the lead, and now you can go from there. So
but I definitely was encouraging him, like you could meet people there, they could help. It could just give you a different perspective because you've only been living life one way. So now this is giving you something else so you can see things differently. So that's kind of how I like seeing college, because I was originally going to go to Niagara University for hospitality management, and I had a scholarship, but I was just like, I only chose that because that was the first job I had was working in hospitality. And my ex-boyfriend at the time, he was like, oh, like, have you ever heard of Full Sail? And like took me down to Florida to show me the school, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this existed. I didn't know you could go for photography and illustration and graphics and like filmmaking. They do all types of different things like that at that school. So I was like, oh, this is where I need to go. I don't care about Niagara University, up Niagara Falls. I'm going to Florida.
you know, it's crazy because it's Ryerson in Toronto is the same thing.
Oh, really?
So yeah, and like a lot of times that's the thing, the exposure. We don't the kids, and I was trying to explain to a lot of administrators, start taking these kids on college tours as freshmen. Don't wait till they're seniors.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now they can see the school, and now they can create their long-term dream. Like Ryerson probably would have been dope for you because it's right there. You know what I mean? It's an hour and a half. You can get home if you need to, if you broke, you know what I mean? You can get home.
Absolutely.
But Toronto is one of the top cities in the world. So, you know what I mean?
My daughter, she's 14 years old. She told me last night she's definitely going on the HBCU tour from Niagara. And I was so happy to hear that because she's not a real HBCU kind of girl. But she also told me she wanted to go to Barcelona. And I'm like, Barcelona? Like, she got 100 on her Spanish Regents diploma or something, and now all of a sudden she's so into Spanish. So I'm like, okay, whatever you want to do, baby girl, we're gonna do it. But the thing is, like, when we didn't have those outlets.
Yeah, we did.
And now you have a computer in your hand. So that's number one. You can look and see different places. I went to Lincoln University. It probably took me 20 years to graduate because I had no idea what I was doing. Nobody had ever been to college. Nobody showed me how to do it. You know what I'm saying? What to do. I went there. I said, okay, I like it. And I stayed. Literally, I brought my pillow and a blanket. And this was in 96. And I went all the way to Lincoln University all by myself. Didn't really know anybody at all. We literally brought this stuff from the Walmart around the corner. And I was like, yep, I'm staying. My mother was like, it stinks out here. And I was like, but I love it. So I just stayed. And it was what it was. Did I do the right things? Absolutely not. But little Kim was out. But did I learn? Absolutely. And even if you don't succeed at whatever it is that you're still learning. You're learning in the process. So that's the amazing thing. But with working with kids, I wanted to ask some of the challenges. What are some of the challenges that you see that the children are facing, and what can we do as parents to help the teachers, counselors, and administrators to help our kids into higher education?
Exposure, and we would just basically what you just said, like showing them stuff. Like, if she want to go to Barcelona, taking her to Barcelona. But you don't have to take her this year. It may be 2 years from now that you can start planning it now. Right. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Because it's not as expensive as people make it. Just exposing them to colleges, like I just said, you didn't even know about Ryerson. I didn't know until they came to the school, and I'm like, damn, I would have went to Ryerson because this is what you wanted to do. Yeah, downtown Toronto. Can you imagine? Absolutely. Yeah, it's lit. Right. So it's like just expose the kids, take them on trips, like take them places so they can see things. And so even just riding around these better neighborhoods so they can see, like I'm in Buffalo and I remember talking to the students in class and I'm like, it's $1 million homes around the corner. They didn't believe me at all. Wow. And they could walk to them from school. Wow. They never saw that part and the part was in between where they had to go to get home. Yeah. And they never went inside that part. I'm just like, they don't see it. So once they see it as kids and they can dream about it. Yeah. And now once you start dreaming about it as a kid, you focused on it. Absolutely. So to me, it's just the exposure. And then they'll keep themselves in, obviously if they involve in sports and activities, you want to go hard as possible in that too. So, so it's a lot of work, but it's just exposure. We need exposure. Absolutely. You know what I mean? We need connections, you know what I mean? So
again, Facebook. Mm-hmm. So I seen a meme saying, what was it? Adults need villages too. Mm-hmm. And I think when I seen that, it was like mind blowing to me because I have these friends that I grew up with. We have probably been friends since kindergarten, and that's my core circle. You know what I'm saying? But as I grew older, I brought more people into the group and this, that, and other. They don't like that. They only want to have those 3 or 4 people. And I'm like, we can't live like that. That's not, so we need a village I want to go to DC and see some new things. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to do those kind of things. And they always like, oh, well, you always I'm trying to live life. Like, what do you mean? Like, let's go, let's do.
Ain't nothing like picking up that phone and calling somebody in another city. I go to Detroit, calling my boy Shed. Right. Shed, he one of the liquor reps. He's the top rep in Detroit. what's popping.
Right.
I go to DC and calling Terry Frazier. Like you need these
people,
friends. You need
absolutely.
networks. You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
and you build them over the years because your friends move away.
Right.
And now they become. You know what I mean? So that's super important. If you don't have that, then you're gonna be sheltered.
Yes, very small-minded, and I hated that because these are some of my best people. So I hate the fact that they don't want to do or go or say or nothing.
But you can't let that limit you.
Right, exactly. I don't because I'm out here.
But a lot of people do. A lot of people do.
They do. Yeah. And I try to teach my daughter, like she's 14. So now she's back and forth with little girl stuff and little boy stuff. But I try to show her like it's so like next year this ain't gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so next week this ain't gonna matter. It's so many different things out there and so many different places to go to. You're gonna think about like how did I even make that a issue? You know,
I talk to students about that too, where I'm like, when y'all graduate, 99% of y'all ain't gonna see each other ever again.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I might talk to one or two people that I graduated. Half the people I graduated, I don't remember. Like, oh, we went to school at the same time? I ain't know. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
you was not at the cool table.
It's crazy though, but you don't,
really
you know what I mean? And then, that's the way it goes. So they don't believe you until I'm like, how many people from 8th grade you remember you with?
Sure.
And they start to see the division, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
absolutely. That's very true. Okay, Big Frank, hit us off with some music.
Ernie said hello.
What up,
oh my
Ernie?
God.
Ernie all the way in
Vegas.
Vegas now,
Yeah.
like doing big things. Congratulations, Ernie.
Are you looking to take your business to new heights? Well, look no further. Hanley Holdings LLC Pop-Up Shop is here to help you soar. We're proud to announce the grand opening of Hanley Holdings LLC, your local production and marketing company dedicated to helping individuals and businesses market their products and services through media. Join us on July 8th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. located at 3019 Niagara Street in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. Want to showcase your own products and services? Vending space is available. Contact us at 716-371-1903. That's 716-371-1903. Are you ready for an adventure of a lifetime? Escape to paradise on an exotic Eastern Caribbean cruise. Join us August 18th through the 24th of 2024 as we set sail on a 6-day carnival cruise filled with unforgettable experiences. Get ready to explore the captivating destinations of the Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic, Grand Turk, Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas. Come and savor the flavors of the Caribbean with a wide range of gourmet dining options, serving up the freshest seafood and local delicacies. Dance the night away under the Caribbean sky with live entertainment and music that will make your heart sing. But hurry. Secure your spot today with a deposit of just $50 by July 21st, 2023, and enjoy the convenient monthly payments of $90. Don't wait. Call now at 716-374-4941. Reserve your dream vacation today. The exotic Eastern Caribbean cruise, where memories are made and dreamed.
Everybody, this is DMP Speaks coming at you. And it's not enough to just dream about your ideas, right? You've got to take action to bring about their creation. Time is passing us by, and that time that we have, and we think we have so much time, we don't have the time like we thought we did 20, 30 years ago. We literally, when we get an idea, we got to make sure this is something that we're supposed to do. It's a part of our purpose. It's a part of our life's work. And we got to be dream creators.
I had a good time. And we are back with Fatima Fridays, and we are in the building, y'all. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Don't make me a liar. Now, y'all, we have D. Wilson in the building, And again, he's a business owner, an educator. He has this big event coming up called, it's the 13th annual Miami Nights weekend. So it's not just an event, y'all, it's a weekend. Okay, he is laying it out. So I want you to tell us all about it.
So Miami Nights weekend is starts Saturday, July 15th. It's the all white party at Buffalo River Works. Like you said, the 13th year. So you can.
Yes, we in there.
I like to ask people, like, what was you doing 13 years ago?
Ooh.
Obviously,
I was still in college.
You're probably a different person at 13 years ago. So to have something.
Right.
So having something that long, got to have that longevity. So we have a ton of stuff. Cigar lounge on the patio. The patio was always lit. Buffalo, Shaq and Kobe, Jason Rowe, DJ Euro, and DJ Spin. The patio was something special.
Yeah.
Special. It's right on the water, so that's like it's the whole world out there. The inside, we got the Rochester boys come in, DJ JK and DJ Big Reg. Come in, so they gonna hold it down with Rocky B. And Red Rocks holds the whole thing. Absolutely. And then this year we have a VIP lounge. So Riverworks did a build out. So this is a VIP room. And we have DJ Little Gabby, who is super dope, and DJ Bree inside the VIP room with the VIP sections. And then lastly, we got because we got a lot of Caribbean people who love the reggae, the soca, and Afrobeats is going crazy. Yes. We got the Enforcers from Toronto, who is one of the top sound crews in Toronto, come to do a Caribbean reggae, soca, Afrobeat set. So they coming down. So it's going to be pretty dope, man. Expecting between 1,200, 1,500 people. And,
I can't wait. Fatima Fridays will be in the building.
And then Sunday, we got the brunch fashion show. The brunch actually closing the day. So if people want to still do the brunch, you can do the brunch. But if not, you can just do the fashion show. And then we got like my boy Rob Harris, who is a photographer also. He also a fashion guru. He's coordinating and running the fashion show. So I have no clue what's going on. I've been hands off on it. So we're going to see how that thing go, which has always been good. It's about the fourth or fifth year we did the fashion show. So that's a whole thing in itself. That's a whole different world. So
I've been seeing some posts.
And that's hosted by Reem Reem. Music by DJ Spin. So that's at Templeton Landing, which is on the water.
Yeah.
Templeton Landing has the biggest patio.
Yes. I love it. It's gonna be amazing.
Probably the area. I don't even know. I can't say the East Coast, but
right. So somebody on this table want to know what time does the brunch start?
Brunch starts at 1 p.m.
1 p.m. I'm not gonna say which sister, but somebody. No, I'm kidding.
I needed to know, like, do I eat breakfast? Like,
so the brunch is 1 to 3-ish, and then if people, the fashion show starts at 4, so the doors open for the fashion show at 3. So like I said, if you want to do the brunch, then obviously it's a brunch ticket. If you don't want to do the brunch, there's a fashion show only ticket. Come for the fashion show. We have fun. And then, obviously it's still Sunday fun day. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be lit in the town.
Absolutely. So, absolutely. I am really excited about this upcoming weekend. I can't wait because it's been a while. We haven't.
It ain't been that long.
Well, it's been a minute. Okay. Okay.
It's funny because I think people take it I think people from out of town see it better, but I think people from home take it a little for granted now because it's just been there. You know what I mean? But it's a ton of work. Like I just been having anxiety all week while just, you want to make sure everything is right. So many moving parts, I got movers have to move furniture. Yeah. You got to make sure orders are in. You got to make sure you got all these security guards, everybody got to get paid, you got sound. So it is such a production.
How I'm sure as soon as this one is over, you start planning for the next one, but like hands-on setting up, doing how far in advance do you start?
Honestly, so we'll probably set the date right away. Usually I give it a week or two, recap with the venue, and then we'll set a date for the next year. So that'll be locked in. Probably for this one, maybe January. You start working on it, but we have the Pink Party, Pink Sunday, coming, Wine and Rose Fest. So that's Sunday, August 20th. So literally once Miami Nights is over, it's going right to that.
Okay.
So, which I'm sitting there like, why did I do that?
Don't even get a chance to breathe.
Yeah, in the midst of, like I said, opening this business that me and my wife is opening,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna do DC, which I haven't even put out yet. We're gonna do DC, which is September 23rd, and the game is the 24th. So
that's
And then-
right. My birthday is September 27th.
oh, okay,
So
yeah.
I honestly, I swear, I have a friend in DC, and I just actually text her like, "Yo, what y'all doing for that weekend?"
Wait, you're doing it this year?
Yes,
yeah.
Oh,
And it's a Buffalo Bills game.
Yeah, the Bills played that Sunday. They haven't played in DC in forever. So,
Years.
and then
Yeah.
you know, it's such a Buffalo contingent in DC.
DC, yes.
I'm pretty sure Niagara Falls too. You know, what I mean, Rochester. So, we already got the club locked in.
Yeah.
Me and my boy Shamari James got it locked in.
so when you
Oh,
coming back to
Shamari and
Florida?
Natasha.
Yeah, Shamari and Tasha. When we come back to, I don't know, because they
We
put the
gotta-
game. And I'm honestly like, my wife's birthday is in December. I've been praying that they put this game in December so I can kill two birds with one stone. You know, and get rid
2
of.
years ago, it was in Tampa.
It was in
Yeah,
Tampa.
I went to Tampa. It was fun,
We was
but she
there,
didn't
yeah.
like. She ain't like. I didn't do an event like I, you know, like
Yeah,
we doing Miami, like you know, and it's her birthday. You know, I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
She gonna have the biggest yacht party ever. You know what I mean? So it's going down. So, but it is what it is. But yeah, I did. We went to Tampa.
Well, you can still do a party in January for her birthday in December. I mean,
nah,
we're gonna be there, so like, you might as well.
We go on a ski trip. So as I was saying, my boy Shad from Detroit, he does MLK ski weekend. It's like in his 25th or 26th year of the ski trip, and they do it's back in Blue Mountain it's an hour above Toronto. This is like one of the dopest ski trips you'll
Really?
ever
I've
be
never
on.
even heard
And
of it.
literally people come from all over the country. So before the pandemic, it was up to 3,000 people. So
Wow.
now it's getting back, you know what I mean? Everything is building back up, which is,
Mhm.
you know, it is what it is. But we all plan to go for Martin Luther King weekend, which is right before the Bills game in Miami. So we was already committed to going to Blue Mountain and go get our ski gear. And, you know,
I've never been skiing.
it's fun. Mhm.
It sounds fun.
It sounds dangerous.
Well, so it's a party trip. So most people don't ski.
Okay.
They have events literally it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They literally have events all day, happy hours, and then the resort Blue Mountain is absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of clubs, it's restaurants, it's shopping. You can walk around. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's a almost like a city in itself.
But it's cold.
Yeah, but so now as you see the people with the ski joints and with the designer
Yeah.
joints, so you know what it is.
They
This is the
coming
black joint.
through,
Like all the
yeah.
Hennessy is sold out. Like you know what I mean? Like so, like everybody, the girls is going crazy with their snowsuits, so you don't be cold. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like we ordered these jackets. It's called Jacket. I think it's come out of Europe or something. And we ordered these joints. They like designer ski jackets. So we order our snowsuits. So you know, you want to you got goggles, man. You want to look cold, get your pictures in there, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe 2005. I keep with that.
Yeah. It's definitely fun and it's definitely different. You know what I mean? Some people, I did ski. The first year we skied and we fell all over the place. So then we stopped. So the next year we didn't do it. And then last year we went, it was in Pennsylvania. No, actually not last year, the year before we went. It was in Pennsylvania. So we took a whole crew and me and my boys finally came because usually it's just me and my wife and it'd be my friends, but it'd be all women. I'm like, so the last time my boys went, so we was like, okay, we dipped off and went skiing. We did our lessons. So like we falling and joking and laughing. Then we going to get drinks after. So it was different. It was definitely fun. I still can't figure out skiing, but
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about no skiing.
My feet too big.
man, you be seeing the little kids, man, them little
They be
4
4 or 5. I'm like,
gone.
man, no, I got this. Crash.
Yeah. Crash. Yeah, no, not for me.
Fun to try.
You would like that.
I would
Mhm.
you know, just try it. Why not? I'm down.
You down? She down, Frank. Look, I don't know about me, but she down. Well, we're gonna talk about something a little different because you know it's been all over the internet.
My lord.
I would be amiss to not speak about Miss Kiki, Miss Palmer, if you're nasty. But she is like popping out. She grown. Like so I have a problem with seeing actors from their kid to a grown adult. So I used to be like, I don't like Kiki growing up because I see her as a cute little bee. You know what I'm saying? Like she was sweet, she was cute. Now she she the queen bee. So you know what I'm saying? So she's grown. So I have that issue, but I'm working on it. But yeah, she done popped out a baby and went grown woman on us. And it ain't no more Miss Keela B. But she has been all over Twitter. Her baby daddy. That in itself is whatever. But her baby daddy has exposed her on Twitter. He exposed her. He absolutely exposed her. He exposed her. He exposed her, saying because she's a mother, she shouldn't wear a certain outfit. And he has taken pictures of her in less, okay, and posted them on the internet for the world to see. So I think he was just mad. It was Usher. And I get it. It's Usher. You know what I'm saying? He can whisper and she be gone. I get it. I absolutely get it. But that was not the place, the time to do what he did. You expose somebody on the internet, your baby mother, who your child may one day see this exposure. You like calling her out in front of the world. Like, how do you do that? Like, y'all got a relationship going on. Now, how's she supposed to go back to this man? Like,
are they not together anymore?
They together, I'm assuming. Like, I don't really know. Like that.
Neither one of them are saying anything at this point because he deactivated his account.
Yeah, because he was dead ass wrong.
Did you see the outfit?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Did you like the outfit?
Honestly, like I was telling you, I don't pay no attention. Like, to me, he got emotional.
That's exactly
but
it.
To me, he should be like, I don't think it was an issue for her to wear the outfit. Now, if they together and she all over Usher, I could feel him getting emotional, which to me, you in a relationship, you should be able to get emotional.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I would say with him, he just probably should have just told her as opposed to posting it. Because I just feel like everybody go to social media with their emotional stuff. And to me, that's the issue because it's none of our business about their personal relationship.
Right.
My wife went to go see Usher without me.
Yes.
And I paid for it. I didn't even know. And so if I had an issue with it, I would have told her. Like, you know what I mean? I had no issue. I didn't care. You know what I mean? I did want to see Usher because I think the show was great.
It was,
you know what I mean? But like, I just think to me, it's too much emotional stuff on social media, and then they looking for reaction. And he got the reaction, and now it turns into something else.
And now he don't want it.
And then they call your car because now they posted all his pictures of what he did.
Right.
And like,
because he was really on social media in his draw.
And he probably I would think that he would. You know, some people can't admit when they're wrong, but I think he would know in his mind. Like, you could have just told her that and kept it moving. Y'all could have argued at home, whatever y'all was doing, and that's it.
And that would have been it.
And then she make a decision. She gonna do it again or she ain't. And then y'all gotta make a decision. That's for y'all in your household. Absolutely. Like, people keep putting everybody in their household.
In their business. Like, dude, this is Usher Raymond. First of all, you are.
Thinking about her.
I don't even know her baby daddy name. And then you're her baby daddy. You ain't her husband. Like, stop it. You just her baby daddy. You cannot control a woman.
I don't think that makes a difference.
I think it absolutely does.
No, you gotta let him be emotional. No, he just got emotional. Why can't he get emotional? Like, that's his baby's mother. Like, y'all have an emotional attachment.
I get it. They do.
I'm pretty sure she could say some stuff to him too. That, you know,
right. So
we all allow people to make mistakes without bashing them. You know what I mean?
Right,
that's a relationship. They in their relationship. They trying to figure themselves out.
And they probably love each other. Yeah, and his feelings was hurt because it was Usher, and as it should be.
I agree. I just felt like he shouldn't have went on social media
and bashed her and exposed her. Talk about her cheeks.
My thing too was I didn't even think it was the outfit.
I didn't think the outfit was a big deal.
It was whatever. But the back, I'm like, okay. Like, her butt was really out. Like, the whole
people
thing.
have shown more.
I know.
Absolutely.
I just was like, I think it was just the fact that she was Usher going so hard over Usher. She was, if you looked at her story,
but it's Usher.
Yeah.
Like
if still coming home
when I
JJ.
tell you that would be me, and I know I'm not going nowhere with Usher.
Right.
Like, it's Usher. It's a fantasy.
Right.
It's, you kind of playing the part, you living in the moment.
But as a man, you want to feel though is your woman would not go with Usher. You know what I mean? Because you don't want, as a man, you don't want anybody to be able to push that button for you. Vice versa. You don't, a woman, if he'd have been they put the Chance the Rapper thing on when he was dancing,
Yeah.
and how all the same women now is the opposite. It's like, yo, you got to be consistent. Like you wouldn't want that as for a man or a woman. Like, you know what I mean?
When I seen
That
Chance
part.
the Rapper, did y'all see Chance
No,
the
I
Rapper
didn't see
getting it
it.
in? So he was dancing with some women
He was
in
wild.
Carnival. He was definitely wilding a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, but he was having fun. So like, it's not. He was having fun. I don't see it like that. I'm sorry. I just like you.
That
a
wasn't your
grown
husband.
person. It wasn't my husband.
If that was your
So
husband,
wait,
see,
how bad was it?
it was bad. It was
yeah.
Jamaican. You know how like Jamaicans
Yeah,
dance in the
yeah,
club?
They
They all
it
on
in.
them?
Daggering. That's what they call it.
Daggering?
That's how I know.
Yeah.
It was bad.
And it was just so. I mean, it wasn't like it was in the club. It was like, you know, it's in a parade.
It was at a carnival.
Oh,
Yeah.
like at Caravana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was getting it in.
No, we know he wasn't going home with that girl.
Right.
Everybody knew.
Exactly.
Now,
So the
to me,
same
it was a
thing
better
with
chance
her.
of Kiki going with Usher than it was a chance going with that girl. But they killed Chance.
They did.
I didn't
The same
see
women.
it.
They did.
You know what I mean? So it just be consistent, like, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, that's their household. Let them look.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Let them. But the fact that he did that online to me, that was just that was.
What's the
that was
difference
deal
between him
breaker.
and somebody else around the corner doing online? Because they do it all the time, and we don't judge them.
Because I'm held up to a different standard. Who I am as a entertainer,
But they people.
Mhm.
True. So I would want who I am as Fatima Friday. You got a problem with me? I need you to come to me with it. Don't post it online first.
I agree
You
with
know,
you.
like-
But have you ever regretted how you addressed a situation or addressed something?
I absolutely
And
have.
so to me, that's the thing. And we can't just like be judgmental about the person because they got emotional. We all did some crazy stuff over emotion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody in this room
Couple
did
windows
something.
done been shot.
See, that's what I'm saying. See?
Not me.
Yeah.
Never me.
Couple fires.
We
Yeah.
all have, you know what I mean? And we gotta learn from him.
We
Hopefully
do.
he
We
learned
have-
from this.
Hopefully he does.
And hopefully they move together. You may move
Forward
forward
together.
together, you know what I mean?
I hope so. I mean, I hope they move forward together. But to me, it's gonna be hard for me to go back to that. Like you put me on blast, like on
It was
blast.
47 words.
I don't think it was on
I think
blast.
he put her on blast.
No.
I don't think that it'll be.
I think he's
difficult
jealous.
for them to reconcile what happened. I just think it's
Cause
more
she
like a-
she gotta own some of it too, though. Like
Yeah.
if y'all together and you going crazy over a guy on national everything,
But
like
it's Usher.
I don't care. He's Jesus.
Come on now. It's Usher.
You shouldn't be at church shaking like that.
Not even at church.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I'm just saying, like, you doing that because now you embarrassed. Like, he got a family, he got friends. Like, yo, bro, look at your girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how he supposed
I
to
don't
go?
know. I guess maybe I don't
It's
know.
different. I
It's,
think it's
yeah, I don't see a problem in what she did. I wouldn't see a problem if it was a man. Now, maybe if I didn't trust
the
my man, I would see a problem in it. But if we had a mutual understanding, I'm not. I know, like my exes have gone to strip clubs. I've gone to strip clubs with them. You're not going home with her.
It's-
She don't want you.
You don't know that. You don't know if Usher said, you know what, she looking good
What
tonight.
he said after seeing him, no.
I know. That's kind of the thing that we were saying that I said earlier.
He might have called her, she ain't answer. You know what I mean? You know how that
Oh,
go.
that's what's
That's
problem.
different.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
He seen
Now,
the
if
joint,
I'm blowing
called her
up
an
your
hour later,
phone,
she ain't answered. Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? So
you
people don't
put me
know.
on silent.
Oh, first flight to Vegas.
I was saying it more like he's not the Darius. He's not.
That's his
He's
name.
not-
Oh, I was gonna say, who's
I didn't know
Darius?
his
Yeah.
name.
Is her boyfriend, baby daddy.
Her child's father. Yes.
I
He's
tried
her
to say.
child's father.
Mhm.
So Darius, I think he does certain things.
He gotta be a model or
He has
something,
a
don't he?
little bit of an internet
Is he?
personality, but not.
If he walking around naked on the camera,
Yeah, he be in there on his
He a
drawers.
model?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure exactly what.
But
it
he
is,
be
but
on
it's
there
not
on his
the same
drawers.
level of
Kiki
where
Pump.
he
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
And then I personally was just like, I think it's more of the fact that, yes, I get it's Usher, but Usher and Kiki Palmer
Are more on
like
the same level.
They're on the same level, yes.
Yeah.
nah, I wouldn't go that far.
I think Usher's way up here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Kiki might be a little bit here. You know
But
what I'm
they're
saying?
still in the
But it's
same-
easier
Usher.
reach.
Right.
Yeah.
He's more
Because he
accessible.
way down here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was kind of my thing, was like maybe that's why, like maybe he was just
Yeah.
feeling
That's
some
your
type of way.
problem. Fix it. Fix
I
it,
don't think.
Darius.
I just think it's if it be any man, like your wife or maybe he want to get married. You know what I mean? Maybe that's your potential. Like you still got to go around your boys and your family. That's embarrassing. Like
Right.
just like girls, think about it. If your dude doing something and your girls know you, they looking at you funny.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? What you gonna say? So he got to respond. That's it.
Usher,
Right. If it was
like,
Beyonce,
right. I'm like, yeah, my man was with Beyonce.
right. Yeah.
Until he don't answer the phone when you
Yeah,
call an hour
well, if he
later.
didn't answer the
Yes,
phone, there's
yes.
definitely gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
And it probably wouldn't be
I'm like,
Beyonce.
Jay-Z
It'd probably
got
be
you in the back
somebody
because
who
why
was
you not
single or
answering the
whatever.
phone? Yeah, until he's not answering the phone, then there's definitely a problem.
Y'all, you say that because if that woman get the toot on your man
I know.
and gyrating and
Gyrating.
doing the Janet Jackson with that man that was on that stage, and she done rolled him to high heavens. Listen, I don't think we'd be the same.
So,
Why would
Big
yeah.
Frank.
Yeah, I just gotta. As a man, my wife is beautiful. She's fire.
is.
She's
She's
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
She's bad, built by the gods, and I know it.
Mhm.
When she step outside the house, she fly. They're gonna holler at her. I understand that. They're gonna be in. I get that. But the moment you start folding in one of them arms, them ankles gone.
The man.
Gone out. It's just, now I got a problem. You know,
I agree with you, man.
even with Usher serenading her, you good. It's this folding the arms and you get off her. You're doing too much. Now you're just going out with your girl.
So you saying Kiki was doing too much?
Too much. You're doing too much. As a performer, I'm gonna perform. Entertainment is what I do, so I execute that. So
Kiki
yo,
was being a little flirty.
too much. Come on
But
back.
she's an entertainer too.
Yeah, but on this type, you is a mom and you is a woman.
Oh, here we go.
No,
with
I
the
said
mom stuff.
because you not on the stage now.
She wasn't getting paid. For
Yeah,
that.
that's exactly what I said this
That
morning.
was
She
that
might
was
have been.
that was
She might have been.
voluntarily.
Like,
Volunteer.
you wasn't on the set. You went in the contract. Y'all going out with your girls. Do that. You just had a baby? Go ahead. You fly. I don't like you out too much, but go ahead because you need this. Because after this, I get it. You going out there, go have a good time. Now I'm on my timeline, and all I keep seeing is you
You know his boy sitting there to
Your
him.
cheeks.
in your cheeks and somebody else's. Forget who he is. Period. Like, come on, what are you doing? What is you doing? It's just, and it's online. I'm scrolling and I just keep seeing it. After the first few, I ain't said nothing. Now my emotions
Yeah, it's emotional, man.
she's supposed to be a mother, yada yada yada. It's
She's
just like-
supposed. Well, okay, so I just want to get this whole mother thing out of there. How she become a mother? Like, don't talk.
You know
about
how
her
she
just
became a
because-
mother? What you mean?
Right, exactly.
The same way you
I
became a
know.
mother.
That's how exactly. I know how she became a mother. So don't act like just because she's a mother, she's
He don't
not
want
supposed
her to be a mother to somebody else. That's what we talking about.
Because she's a mother doesn't mean she can't dress a certain way or act a certain way. Because you guys, sometimes men, I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say, make mothers like we got to be holier than thou,
Yeah.
and that's not fair to us because we are people before we are mothers. We are women first.
I think he too caught up on what he said and not what he was trying to get. Like sometimes we say the wrong words. I feel like he said the wrong words.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I think everybody, because is so social media, so we gotta. I'm pretty sure it wasn't intent that. All he was saying is, don't be on Usher like that.
Well, that's what he should have said.
But you can't.
And
You're
said it to
emotional.
her.
But
Right.
I agree. He shouldn't have said it
Yeah.
online. But what I'm saying is, we get too caught up in, and I see it all the time with the kids.
Mhm.
He said, like he didn't really mean it that way.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And they can't. And then they start stuff that
Yeah.
it's probably shootings out here to happen because somebody didn't.
said, she
they-
said.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. And so we get so caught up in those particular words, and they didn't even mean it like that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So to me, I would just say, don't super judge him on that emotion because that's you in a relationship. Relationships is emotional. Everybody has them. Relationships is just like business. They go up and down,
That is very true.
up and down. So you know what I mean? If you get caught up on every word you say, you would be like, who wants to walk around can't say anything?
Right. Very true. Words from a very wise man, guys. Mr. D. Wilson. All right, Big Frank, hit us off.
It's dedicated to my boy Chance. Are you looking to take your business to new heights? Well, look no further Hanley Holdings LLC pop-up shop is here to help you soar. We're proud to announce the grand opening of Hanley Holdings LLC, your local production and marketing company dedicated to helping individuals and businesses market their products and services through media. Join us on July 8th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. located at 3019 Niagara Street in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. Want to showcase your own products and services? Vending space is available. Contact us at 716-371-1903. That's 716-371-1903. Don't. Are you ready for an adventure of a lifetime? Escape to paradise on an exotic Eastern Caribbean cruise. Join us August 18th through the 24th of 2024 as we set sail on a 6-day carnival cruise filled with unforgettable experiences. Get ready to explore the captivating destinations of the Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic, Grand Turk, Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas. Come and savor the flavors of the Caribbean with a wide range of gourmet dining options, serving
Beautiful Boss LL.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack, Faith, Hope, Love. We all are facing some type of battle. This time, I decided that I'm fighting back. I just refuse to literally let the battle overpower me, and I want to overpower the battle this time. You have to still go through the battle because I still need to get out of you what I need from you. You can beat it. It's just about knowing to getting into a place of confidence, like, I can beat this. I can get past this. This does not have to consume me. This does not have to... I don't have to wear this on my shoulders at all, truthfully. I can let it go. What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack, Faith, Hope, Love.
This is DMP Speaks coming to you. I am a board certified Christian counselor. I'm also a life coach. I am a family restoration specialist. I help build, rebuild, and grow your family. Maybe you're having some communication problems. Maybe you guys are just yelling and screaming and you guys are just not getting along. And if you want access to me for your 30-minute consultation call, follow me on all my social media platforms. TikTok, Facebook at DMP Speaks. And if you go to YouTube and Instagram, it's at I am DMP Speaks. Download Fire 716 and click the link.
Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer. That's what the tobacco industry said about us. But what does it say about them? That they'll do anything to recruit new smokers. Like using menthol flavors to make products smoother and better tasting, so they're easier to start and harder to quit. In other words, menthol is not just a flavor. It's a way for big tobacco to attract and addict us. And there's nothing just about it. Take action at notjustmenthol.org.
It's on you.
Hey, we are back. It is Fatima Fridays, and guess what, y'all?
It's a party.
It's a party. It's a party.
I wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
Next time, you ready.
So serious.
I would never say those words, so it's hard to even think about it.
So, we're just talking about Kiki and everything, but each his own. Y'all do your own business. It's your life. You handle it the way you need to handle it. I don't care. I really don't. I really don't care. Believe me, I don't. But Essence Fest this year was amazing. It was kind of lit. Like, they had mad people there that I'm upset because I wasn't there. I've never been. Have you been?
Mm-hmm.
Was it litty?
It was fun. I didn't go to anything because we was too busy on bourbon and having fun. I think we went to one event, one party. But it was my cousin's 40th, so we just really had a good time though.
Did you go to the concerts? Like,
we didn't go to anything except that one party.
Oh man! So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna so
We ain't make it. We were supposed to go, but
Yeah.
you know how it go.
That sounds like a really good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It sounds like a really good time. But our girl Jill Scott, you know, Jill be trying to pop out on us though. I love how she's very unexpected.
Yes,
she was it a couple years ago when she talked about fellatio, you know, all that good stuff on her concert, and people wasn't expecting that. I guess because she's a mother, you know. Who would have ever thought a mother would talk like that?
But she's still stuck on his words. See?
But she be popping out on them. She's saying this new. She's calling it. This is what they call it on Beyonce's internet now. The new Black national anthem, and the song was actually pretty beautiful, but it was a little dark. And a lot of people were like, wow, you know, she talked about our blood being poured in the streets and our sweat and tears built this country and how they don't love us Black people. That was pretty much the song. Right? Right, Nadia?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Because you looked like you had something to say, Nadia.
No.
What do you guys, how do you guys feel about that? First of all, how do you feel about her changing up the national anthem?
Well, I feel like, why not? I
Some people feel like it was disrespectful.
I mean,
To who?
disrespectful to that's exactly what it was.
To who?
Disrespectful to who? Because technically, the national anthem wasn't the original lyrics like racist? Aren't the ones still like some of the parts still?
So that's why we don't sing the whole thing.
I mean, you know, so her changing it, hey, go for it. But I think that her surprising everybody and just doing that was like a bit of a shock. Because even when I was saying, I'm like, this is different.
Wow.
Yeah. She was so passionate about it. It's like, wow. This is different.
And I don't think she was the first one to sing that. Like, I've heard that before.
Well, from what I understand, she sang it before, but this was like the first time she sang it at a large audience. That's what I'm understanding. I believe she sang it at her concerts in the past.
Okay.
But this was like on a wide, you know, base. You see it? Yeah, absolutely. So if y'all haven't seen it, go ahead and YouTube it. I think maybe TikTok has probably, one of the platforms has cut it up. And it was like, oh no, we're not putting that on our own Beyonce's internet. But if you can find it, definitely go out there and listen, because it's very interesting and it makes you think. It definitely does, because they playing with us right in our face.
I think for me, it's like I said, it's just shocking. But I think also too, it's kind of cool to see like somebody using their platform and just doing like going completely against the grain. I'm gonna just do this and I'm gonna just take whatever happens. And it's something that is kind of like, oh, like a little bit educational as far as some of the lyrics were. So that's kind of how I feel. But I ain't really watched the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, oh wow, okay.
So I had watched it. Actually, Auntie Deborah, my auntie Miss Green, sent it to me, and I listened to it, and I was like, wow, like it was shocking. It was very shocking. But the part that she showed me didn't have the words. And then someone else sent it to me with the words. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a deep conversation, because not only, I mean, you got to really think about it. Like, we did build this country and they don't give us not a 10% of the credit. So it's time, you know, it's time. It's time for us to wake up and for them to wake up to see how they need to respect us and how we need to stop all this killing and our blood being poured in the street, because they don't care. It's just a fact. They don't care. If we kill off each other, that's better for them. But I'm not gonna get deep, because you know I can get deep. I try to keep the, you know, politics and stuff, and coming off of this election season, it got a little wild around here on Fatima Fridays. Yeah, so I'm gonna get back to having fun, okay, guys? Because guess what, y'all? Guess what? It's a party. It's a party.
Miami Nights.
Absolutely, Miami Nights. We here at Fire 716 Radio it's got to having a party tomorrow. It's our grand opening.
Yes.
And we are very excited. So we guys want you to tune in. Fatima Fridays will be in the building. And so will D Money Mac and Big Frank and all the other personalities that you see on Fire 716 Radio. We'll all be in one place tomorrow from 12 to 4. 3019 Niagara Street.
Talk about it.
We are having some food. So come on down if you're hungry. We having some games, so come on down if you're lucky. We're having some vendors, so come on down if you're rich. But no, they got them try to spend them coins. Heavy on the rich, right? Come on down if you're single. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I'm 3 days table on the corner. Rapid fire.
Listen, we all gonna be in the building. We all gonna have a good time. Bring the kids. It's our grand opening. We're gonna have a good time. That's just the bottom line. We're here for the community. We want the community to know that we're here for them. And we just want to talk to you guys and conversate with you guys and see what y'all like and don't like and see what y'all want to see. So bring it on down. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. Again, 3019 Niagara Street, Niagara Falls, New York, 14305. It's not too late to get your plane ticket. I'm just telling you. It's not too late. You could be here tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. All right, Big Frank, hit us up with some music.
Say less is coming. Are you looking to take your business to new heights? Well, look no further. Hanley Holdings LLC Pop-Up Shop is here to help you soar. We're proud to announce the grand opening of Hanley Holdings LLC, your local production and marketing company dedicated to helping individuals and businesses market their products and services through media. Join us on July 8th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. located at 3019 Niagara Street in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. Want to showcase your own products and services? Vending space is available. Contact us at 716-371-1903. That's 716-371-1903. Are you ready for an adventure of a lifetime? Escape to paradise on an exotic Eastern Caribbean cruise. Join us August 18th through the 24th of 2024. As we set sail on a 6-day carnival cruise filled with unforgettable experiences. Get ready to explore the captivating destinations of the Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic, Grand Turk, Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas. Come and savor the flavors of the Caribbean with a wide range of gourmet dining options, serving up the freshest seafood and local delicacies. Dance the night away under the Caribbean sky with live entertainment and music that will make your heart sing. But hurry, secure your spot today with a deposit of just $50 by July 21st, 2023, and enjoy the convenient monthly payments of $90. Don't wait. Call now at 716-374-4941. Reserve your dream vacation today. The exotic Eastern Caribbean cruise, where memories are made and dreams come true. Book now and set sail on the adventure of a lifetime.
All right, guys, and we are back. Fatima Fridays is in the building, and you already know. Already know. It's a party. It's a party.
It's a party.
Yay! Yes, y'all. We is just over here having some fun. That's all. Don't mind me. I'm a little crazy. Y'all already know it. So here at Fatima Fridays, we try to always, like I said, talk about our community, our people, all that good stuff. We do we try to, take some congratulations and, baby births, whatever our people send in to us, we get it on the air. That's pretty much how we do. We like to shout out our community. First and foremost, I want to say my condolences to the Nelson family, who Aunt Lorraine, sweet lady, had passed away on July 4th. We are sending our condolences to that family. Also to Jessica's family, one of our own here on the team, 716 Fire 716 Radio has lost a family member. So we just send our condolences to all those families. And it's a lot of families that are out there grieving and things of that nature. We are with you guys. We pray with you. We pray for you. And we hope you find comfort in that. Also, I have some shouts out. I want to say some happy birthdays to my girl Nadine. Happy birthday, boo! Yay! Happy birthday! And enjoy your vacation. You really, really deserve it. I hope you have an amazing time. So in the future, if you guys want to send out, birthday shouts out, you want to say congratulations. I also want to say congratulations to all the 2023 graduates. I know I forgot last week, but congratulations. It was graduation time, things of that nature. You can always email Fatima of Fatima Fridays at mznature@gmail.com. So Ms. Nature at gmail.com. And I'll get your information on the airs. That's just how I do. Also, we have what is called our Dear Auntie Letter here. We do something special. We read what is called our Dear Auntie Letter. You can get a hold of me through that same email, mznature@gmail.com, to send in your Dear Auntie Letter. Your Dear Auntie Letter can be about anything at all: money, relationship, business, health, anything that you want it to be about. And all you do is you email me at Dear Auntie, and then whatever your situation is, life, love, church mess, whatever it is. And yeah, sometimes they have church mess.
Oh yeah, we didn't do that this morning.
True.
We skipped that
And
hot topics.
Yeah.
And you can, tell us about your problem or your issue or whatever the case may be. Dear Auntie, myself will, because I'm usually the oldest person in the room, so I will read your letter and we will discuss it and talk about your, your business or whatever it is that you want to hear. Michael, you is sending them roses, boo. Thank you very much. No, that was very sweet of you. Thank you so much, Michael. I really appreciate that. I see. Ooh. Anyways, I have a great a Dear Auntie letter. I got it. We're gonna get into this. So stop what you're doing. I gotta say, happy birthday to Big Frank Hanley. Happy birthday. And his beautiful wife, Tyra. When was Tyra's birthday?
The third.
So Frank is the first and Tyra is the third. What a beautiful couple. Like, come on now. A match made in heaven. Frank is the owner of Fire 716 Radio and Hanley Holdings LLC, the marketing company here. And he is hilarious. He is a wonderful person. He is a light. When he walks in the room, it's just like everybody laugh and jokes. And he just brings this era, and it's fun. It's happy. Me and Frank are cousins, and he wasn't at my grandma's house, so I promise. So I didn't know him until I was a grown adult, and I literally a year ago we met. And we from day one has just been like, "What up, cuz?" Like, you know how them people that's just genuine good people, and that's just how Frank is. And Tyra is the same. I met her and the three beautiful children, and they just good people, and I just want to say happy birthday.
No, thank you.
To the both of you guys. I wish you many, many more. It's a couple other people that I want to say happy birthday to. Rakia Rivers, Daniels, she's a native of Niagara Falls. LaShonda Faison, Miss Mimi Walker, Jennifer Roberts, who lives in California. She's a model. She's beautiful. But she has some Niagara Falls connections. Tamika Graham, who was actually on the live chat earlier today. Happy birthday, Tamika. Happy birthday, Miss Nikki Nicole. Happy birthday to my cousin, another cousin, Tracy Miles, who has her birthday on the 4th of July. And she always has this beautiful 4th of July party. Happy birthday, girl. And happy anniversary to Byron and Stephanie Stewart, and also JR and Nicole Cole. JR and Michelle Cole. So yeah, this is what you can do. So tell me about your friends, your family, your congratulations, all of that good stuff, and I'll get it out there for them to see. But now, it's time for the Dear Auntie Letter. The Dear Auntie Letter. It's a good one, guys. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Dear Auntie, me and my baby mother are not together, but she still reaps the benefits off of me. If you have a problem with that, then we just don't need to be together. She is the mother of my children, and if she needs anything from me, I am going to help. This includes rent being paid, bills being paid, money for her pocket. Whatever it is, I am coming because she is the mother of my children. I don't know what these baby daddies' relationships are nowadays, but we don't do that. And I want to see her succeed in every walk of life. I am going to help her by any means necessary. Why does my new girlfriend have a problem with me helping my children's mother? Sincerely, Daddy Duties.
Well,
Come on.
This is the first one that has been a guy.
Right, a guy is writing us, right? So this is from a guy, guys.
So it's nice to. I actually think that's really sweet what he's doing for his kid's mom. However, I don't know. I feel like if I was in a relationship with a guy who was doing that, it's like on one hand, it's like that's amazing, that's very sweet, you care, and you're showing that you care. But at the same time, there's gotta be like some boundaries. Like, I just feel like every single time she comes calling, you can't go running. She needs, there are certain things, yes, for the kids, but at a certain point,
he can't give her no money for her pocket.
No, she need to get her own. Okay now. So that's just my thing. Like, there's got to be some boundaries because, how would he feel if she, like, if it was the other way around? How's he gonna feel if every single time she needed something, she called her
baby daddy?
Yeah. Come on now.
Don't do it.
The camera's on you. How do you feel about this, sir? How do you
There we go. There you go. You can't sustain a relationship like that. It's just not feasible. It ain't, to me, it ain't even much to discuss. You can't, either way, you can't do it. Like, so them two, they might as well be back together. That's basically what it comes down to. So if you're gonna do all that, y'all might as well just be back together. Other than that, you can't, somebody else can't do that. Like, you can't allow, like, your new girlfriend or whatever, she has no power, she has no autonomy. That's not a great relationship. So yeah. And now if you just want to order taker or you're just somebody you can tell what to do, then that's fine. But to me, that's in my world, it wouldn't work. So I don't think that would be healthy. So I'd be laughing. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. And keep moving. Got much to say about that.
Everybody at the table got to say something. No.
So I think we're making a lot of assumptions about the relationship.
That's the conservative one.
Well, we are.
Well, he didn't put it in the letter, so that's what we got to do.
Say, anytime he said if she asks for money, I give it to her. But it's you can assume that maybe she don't have a job or maybe she don't this. I feel like, and especially if, again, an assumption, the children, I'm assuming, are living with her. So if the children are living with her, a lot of her funds probably go towards the caring for the children. So if she is paying for the mortgage and, you know, the car payment and the food and the electricity and the whatever. And then he says, oh, you know, because really, isn't that just child support? It may not be in that sense of somebody's automatically taking it out, but it may be, you know what, you paid all of this. Here's a couple $100 for your pocket. Or, hey, you need something for you because your money is going towards the children. Then here's a couple of whatever. And then it also matters this, he said new relationship. So I feel like
my now girlfriend.
Oh, now. Okay. So if it's new, I feel like she has no say. One. If it's not new, she probably knew from the beginning what it was. And
you're making a lot of assumptions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we all are making the assumptions. And I think for me, I can only base it on my experience and my personal experience that my the father of my children, he doesn't put money in my pockets, but he does know that the money that I spend goes towards the kids. So if he was like, here, Nadia, here's some money. I have a very nice job and I get paid very well, but I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't need your money. I'm independent. Okay, because that money somehow is going to benefit your children, period.
Well, I think when it comes down to a relationship and how you handle it makes a difference. Because if it's for the children, set up or something, we don't have to have a conversation.
Yeah.
We ain't got. I'm not saying that it's even a foul situation. If it's for the kids, it's for the kids. Where I have a challenge with is you're not calling me in my new relationship for money in this relationship. I got you before the children. I got you, but there has to be a balance of how we execute that. Now, Judge Matheson, right now, okay. Put your own stuff on child support, not because you required it. No, this is the allotment. You get this automatically. It's for y'all. And you work it how you got to work it with you and your children. But I feel like if we got communication, whatever you need, I'm there. You're doing too much of whatever you need, I'm there. Okay. And I just think it's just too much. I think it's giving me poly. If we're gonna go and poly this out, let's go ahead and get this triangle going and work it out then. Somebody got a song, let's raise this kid together, all three of us. So you need to have the layout of what that is. And I feel like, because my conflict comes between your consistency with her. We know what it was, obviously. You had relations, you had connections. What boundaries are you setting to make the person that you with feel secure at some point? Where I don't really question if he's playing house over there or going back and forth. And it's different each person's relationship, but I'm just not going. This personally, I'm not going to be okay. Who you calling for what? who you hitting up for who? Baby, I got you. I got us. And I'm not, and everybody's situation is different. But I just feel like there's a better way of execution. There's a better way to balance that out. But hey, and child. And if the person ain't got no say so, what you here for? Okay. And then number two is like, hey, that ain't for me. Number two, just y'all know poly is a thing. Everybody, poly.
Thank you so much, Michael. Yeah, Auntie got some things to say. Where you at, son? Because I need a baby daddy. No, I'm kidding. Really, I do. But no, Auntie. So listen, I think it's very sweet. I think what you're trying to do is good. I think you have good intentions. Mm-hmm. You should take care of your children. You should, and it should not be. Nobody can tell you how to take care of your children. Those are your children. So yes, I do think it's good that you are helping your baby mother. But the point of helping and her depending on it is a difference. If it's just every now and again, okay, she needs some extra help. No problem. It can't be every other Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just too much. Me being the girlfriend, I would be highly upset because, well, let me say this. Can you afford my lifestyle and her lifestyle? Because if you can afford both, then hey, rock out. Right. Okay? But if you taking from our life savings and our lifestyle to pay for homegirl's lifestyle, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. She got some goals that she need to reach on her own. And you need to, let her know that because, no, we're not gonna be broke over here and then she living lavish over there. We're not gonna do that. But if you can afford to do all that you do for your children, do all that you do for our home or our relationship or whatever the case may be, and still help her, I commend you for that. That's a beautiful thing. But if you are if you can't, then don't try it, because I'm not going to be second to anybody. And I'm not talking about the kids. The kids always come first, no matter what. I think children come first in every relationship. But her needs are not your responsibility, sir. That's how I feel about it. That's exactly how I feel about it. Her needs and wants are not your responsibility. I'm just sorry, they're not your responsibility.
Because wherever she's exerting herself, I can take over. So if you got the games, I got it. I'll take care of it. I got you. You got daycare, I'll take care of it directly, so that you can maintain more into your pocket that way. So I don't have so that my connection ain't bouncing around. It's like, sugar daddy. Yeah. Sugar daddy.
No, but if you want to be a sugar daddy, go ahead. I know this little girl who needs some sugar.
I'm leaving the comment.
No, but anyways, thank you, Mr. Wilson, for being here today. Thank you for coming all the way to Niagara Falls. We really appreciate that. We're trying to make this Buffalo Niagara Falls connection, because we're here and we out in these streets, and what I see is we support you guys in Buffalo in a lot of different things. I don't know if the support is also always returned, but I know in November it will be. So we'll be at that nurses ball.
And next weekend.
And next weekend Niagara Falls will definitely be in Buffalo. Fatima Fridays will be in the building. Hey, TD. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. We definitely appreciate you. Tell your wife I'm coming. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.
What's good? It's your boy Kev on there and D Money Mac.
Tune in every. Are you looking to take your business to new heights? Well, look no further. Hanley Holdings LLC Pop-Up Shop is here to help you soar. We're proud to announce the grand opening of Hanley Holdings LLC, your local production and marketing company dedicated to helping individuals and businesses market their products and services through media. Join us on July 8th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. located at